Hi Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button. Taurus, we're going to do a reading for February 2020 for Taurus sun, moon and rising signs. Please take what resonates for you, and what isn't is for someone else. We are speaking to Taurus as a collective, so it may or may not resonate, and sometimes it's vice versa, okay? And also when we're reading cards, there's no gender to the cards. It's just an energy or a personality trait. So keep that in mind. Always check out your moon or rising sign if you feel a reading does not resonate, because sometimes that will actually resonate more for you each month. So you have to kind of check out your sun, your moon and your rising sign. But Taurus, let's have a little look here. Now on the 8th of February, we've got beautiful Venus moving into your 12th house. Now, what that's going to do is the 12th house can bring up a lot of things from the past, or generally people from the past. Some people are going into study. That can be a realm or an area, or you're wanting to study or look into something or start study. But it could be more in the esoteric or spiritual realm. It doesn't have to be, but in the 12th house, it is that higher spiritual learning and connection house. So you may be or even if you're not studying it, you may just be more interested in it at the moment, okay? So but Venus is going to bring in this beautiful, into your 12th house, of peaceful feeling, calm feeling. And Venus beautifies. She's the goddess of love and beauty. Anything she touches, she wants to add love and beauty, and it's the luscious things in life, okay? So it makes us feel good. She wants to beautify and make you feel good. And this is in your 12th house. So, maybe it's a time to relax for you this month. Check into your intuition, use your intuition, develop your intuition, look into the spiritual aspects. But what it's really doing, the big theme for you this month is Taurus, and I think this has been a follow-on. If you want to go back and listen to a couple of the videos the last few months, sort of November, December, those big, massive changes, and then January, what it's been leading up to for you, Taurus, is basically it's about being yourself. And with this Venus in your 12th house, it's going to make you reconnect with you, just being you. And I think that's the peacefulness that I'm getting that's coming in, like, oh, I can just be me. And so, because you've also got Uranus there in your sign, and it's trying to help you express, be you, bring freedom in you. It's hard, in you, in your life, to just be you. So the freedom to be you, okay? And it's going to help you express whatever it is you need to express. So look, sometimes we work or live or where it's groups or our career or friends or family, around people where we have to hold back, or we feel we have to hold back and not express our true being, or just being ourselves, or what we feel we need to express. So the question of this month is, where are you holding yourself back? Or where are you holding yourself back due to others? Okay, not that they're holding you back. It's you that needs that freedom of expression. It's coming from you. You feel you can't say this to this person or situation. Or you could, but you tend not to. All right? So it's about stepping into that really authentic, just being you. I mean, this is beautiful energy for you this month, Taurus, but we've got the full moon coming up on the 9th, and it's in your 4th house of family members, home. Full moon's completion of a cycle. It's letting go, cleaning out, ending, reaping the fruits of your hard labor. Sometimes full moons will bring up hidden secrets, things you need to release, let go of, whether it's patterns, behaviors, belief systems, thoughts, whatever it is for you. Some of you, not all of you, will be dealing with a family member. It's going to come to a head, and I think a lot of you, or I think majority of you, will be re-examining. So this full moon is going to take you back into your house of your home. That's funny, house of your home. A lot of you will be decluttering. There could be people moving. There could be changes, or you want to change your environment, okay? So that's going to go on, and completion. You want to change, okay? Even if it's just energy. And then a group of you will be coming to heads with a family member to bring change. Now that doesn't mean confrontation. I'm not talking about confrontation and having to have an argument or a disagreement, but there's an ending of a completion of a cycle, and I really feel it's going to relate to sort of the past or you not being able to have that freedom within you to speak and just be you and be at peace with being you and what you want to express. So I hope I've explained that well. Yeah, just be mindful of that around the full moon. But you know, all these changes are really bringing you into your full authenticity. So I really like it. Now the 17th to the 10th of March, we have got Mercury retrograde. As we know, Mercury retrograde's not great to launch or sign deals or contracts. Communication can be misinterpreted, miscommunicated. We do have to watch our technology. It's not good to buy something, keep the receipt. If you are going to launch something or sign something in a Mercury retrograde, it's okay if it was something you've been working on for a while or you keep going back to and it keeps coming back in, because that's also what Mercury retrograde represents. It gives you the opportunity to go back over a contract or go back over your work or re-look at it. So if you are signing or launching something, it's different if you've been over it and over it and over it before. It's just, we say don't launch new, okay? So nothing brand new. It's really a re-examining, and I think you've got that around the full moon right through to the retrograde from the 17th to the 10th of March. And it's that retrograde, Mercury retrograde, is in your 11th house and moves into your 10th. And then Mars going into your 9th house as well around that time. So it's time to come out, Taurus. Be the true you, be the authentic you, no more hiding. You're launching you, no more procrastinations, whether you're launching you or a project or whatever, you're getting it ready. You've been working on this for a while, or if it's something you've been working for a while, and Mars will give you that drive, that motivation, that energy, that fuel behind you to do that. So the 10th, the 11th and the 10th house is also about re-evaluating friends, work, career, and your direction. So if you're focused on career, you are re-evaluating your direction, your career, what you're doing, because it's a follow-on to the new moon for you around the 23rd. Because that's all about what's important to you, your hopes, dreams, and wishes. So that new moon, you're going to be very focused. And here's the thing, I had to say this the other day to somebody, to a client. Here's the thing, when we're in full alignment, or what we call alignment is full authenticity, we're in true alignment. So our hopes, dreams, and wishes can be in true alignment. But when we're holding back and we're hiding, or we're not being ourselves, or we're not in that freedom to just be who we are and be in our own being and just be ourselves, we can have little misalignments, or things aren't coming in that beautiful alignment energy. So that's something to maybe look at around the new moon, not the full moon on the 23rd. If I said that before, it's the new moon, because it's all about putting your hopes, dreams, and wishes out there. And that's why all month we want you reevaluating, being you, having that freedom to speak and be you, okay? Around the 17th, which is in that Mercury retrograde as well, some of you could be meeting new people, but they're people you want to team up with, or have a community connection with. So, and that's in relation to at the start of the month where we said, you might be looking, the 12th house, you want connection, you want like-mindedness, you want energy connection, people who are on your wavelength, people who function like you. That's what we mean by deep spiritual or intuitive work. In that 12th house, when Venus is moving into your 12th house, you want to connect with people by the end of the month that you love, that you have connection, that you have a spiritual connection to, that you intuitively feel a gravitational pull or need or hope, dreams, or wish to connect or be around that energy. So, people are coming in, new people though. I think a lot of you are ready for new or feeling new, particularly a lot of re-examining of groups, friends, associations. That's been going on for a little while for you, Taurus. But as you all know, your 2020 doesn't really start until your birthday this year. So 2019 was a 3. We're still closing out karmic cycles. We're still ending what needs to go and stay, what we need to change, where we need to evolve, where we need to close out some old patterns, beliefs, feelings, programs, paths, journeys, cycles. And 2020, we're kind of saying to the universe, I'm setting this foundation. I want to go this way and on this path and learn these karmic cycles and lessons. And so that's why everybody, not just you, Taurus, it's a universal collective energy where we are really reevaluating. We've got that Leo full moon on the 8th of Feb. So it's in your 4th house. We're about family and your home environment and decluttering and re-examining. It's a Leo full moon, and Leo wants you to shine out in the world. It wants you to come out, Taurus. So that Leo full moon is going to urge you to come out or meet new connections or be you, shine, bring your light out to the world, to the community, whatever it is. Bring that light back to you, that authentic you. Leo full moon is going to do that for us. And the overall 2020 energy forward into the new age, into the Aquarian air, or the planets moving from Earth into air by the end of 2020, that's that Saturn-Pluto conjunction that was triggered in January. It's going to go through all year, all through 2020. And then we've got Pluto there through to 2024, bringing up the underworld or the shadow side or the corruption or, trying to transform our systems. Saturn and Pluto is the breakdown of order, the breakdown of how we've done things, how we should do things, how things are done, how things are run, patriarchy, government, leaders, authority figures. A system we've had to live under is in its breakdown all year. And Pluto's transforming it and bringing up all the shadow stuff so it can be transformed. So we're having major paradigm shifts, major changes in our life, because we all want a deeper meaning in our life. We want more meaningful work, spiritually or personal development. Our groups, our connections, our rewiring wants a new paradigm. We want a new sense of personal, deeper connection, and this is what it's all about. So the systems are being broken down, and that's happening around that full moon. So just keep that in mind. That's what's happening for you over the month, Taurus, of February. So there's a bit going on there. Now, I will put up a post. I'm just going to pull some cards. We'll get some messages from Spirit. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. Sometimes I am, but mainly I channel through my messages and my readings of the cards. So we'll see what comes out to clarify. Yeah, look at this. Oh, wow. love it when the cards are on and working in the morning. Death and rebirth. So it came out upside down. So many of you are still thinking, still re-examining, still not quite in the death and rebirth, but getting ready to come out, getting ready to break through old patterns, old structures, old ways, old limits, anywhere you haven't had freedom. So, you know, death and rebirth is about freedom. It's upside down. And so the challenge for you this month is about that freedom of expression, or freedom to be you and just be yourself. And wherever you're holding you back or others, yes, it's slow progress. Okay, now because I'm talking to a few different groups here of Taurus, I will do different interpretations here, but the overall theme is that, yeah, look, and completing and ending cycles. Taurus, you are really starting to complete and end out cycles or old ways, and you can't go back. This is done, this is complete. How you've been doing groups or friends or associations, or how you've been in that, it's done, it's complete. The change is upon you, Taurus. All right, you are going to think it through, take your time, put those steps in methodically. You're thinking it through, you're not rushing. And look at that, around the full moon, the Leo full moon, the sun, look at that. Can you believe it? The strength card. Got my finger over it. The strength card. That's the Leo card. There it is, the Leo full moon. So you're really going to confront something, possibly a family situation, but it's to move forward. It's to end a cycle of, I think it's more about how you've been, or how you've been with that person. And maybe you've held back. It's just an example. Maybe you've held back and kept the peace, or you don't fully express how you feel. You know, you are definitely reevaluating around the new moon, weighing things up as well. I think that's a bit of Mercury retrograde moving into the new moon. We've got lots of new people, connections coming in that aren't here yet, but they are coming in. There can be communities. All those cups are full. There's all these opportunities for you. There's all new people, new things coming in that you don't know about. At the end of the month, though, it is very emotional for you, or you're really connecting into you and your heart space, because this is emotion, overwhelm of emotion, but it can be because you've connected into you and your heart space. She's holding that near her heart, so she's bringing her emotions in through her heart, which is alignment, which is being the authentic you from your heart, which is freedom, expression, okay, to be you. So we can see that around this full moon, you're not taking action, you're reevaluating, absolutely. And for some of you, if there was a family situation, doesn't have to be for everyone, but if there was a family situation that needs ending, closing, cycle, or there's it's not a confrontation. It'll come to a head with a family member. You certainly have the strength to do it. You're quite passionate and you want that freedom. You want to charge, or it could be a little bit fiery or passionate or from emotion. I'll just say that. It's not that that's an emotion card, but this person is ready to charge, gallop in, like fight, passion. They're charged up, okay? And you will close out that cycle. So I can see you closing out a cycle here, absolutely. And I can see big decisions, thinking, new people, new things, looking for new people, new things. They may not be here yet, but they're coming in. And here's that emotion that really connects you. Look at her. It can be like an overwhelming emotional way, but I don't think it is. I just feel you've connected back into you. She's holding that right in the center of her chest near her heart. So she's brought all her emotions to her and back into her. She's standing there in alignment. I really love that. That's actually a really good, because you want a whole new world, Taurus. You really do. A new beginning, a new book, a new movie, a whole new way of being. And you're not quite there. Oh, if you are, fabulous. You're getting your new start. You're getting your new movie. You're getting your new world. But if you're not quite there yet, it's about to happen. Okay, look at that. Back in control, driving the chariot, moving forward. When you're driving the chariot's full steam ahead, and I'm back in control. I'm driving the chariot. Yep, definitely completion. And this, for a lot of you, is going to be completion of a karmic cycle. Okay, full moon, eclipsey energy there, but it's a karmic completion. There's an ending here of you, Taurus. A big ending. Closing out, yeah, you mastered a cycle. Well done, Taurus. You have mastered the cycle, the high priestess. She's being from the dark to the light. She's been through it all. She's mastered it. She's super intuitive. She knows how to keep her balance. She doesn't act on her head and her thoughts. She acts on her intuition, because she's completed and mastered a cycle. All right. Oh, wow. Success, the Sun card. Now, for some of you, and look at this, now the new moon, you're making decisions, all your hopes, dreams and wishes coming in here. What you put out is what you get back. So please think positively. I'll have this more and better. Thank you, universe. And remember, the star card is the reward card. You're sitting here in your hopes, dreams and wishes around the new moon, contemplating, thinking, manifesting what you want to come in. And the rewards are coming from this hard work, from closing out this karmic cycle. Maybe you're thinking here, I don't know if this exists, or are these things real, or will I find more things or more people or more groups or more job offers or more whatever, another relationship, whatever it is. Absolutely. But you do feel that there's some resistance, or maybe it's just fear, okay? Or others, maybe some of you may have someone kind of trying to resist you going that way a little bit. But yeah, it is. There's just a little bit of resistance of you stepping into you just being you, your authentic self. Some people are not going to like it, and you're really going to see who's not working with you. And I think that's a little bit of that as well. So, I think you've got a handle on it, Taurus. I just think this is something you'll see, because you are the high priestess now. The high priestess is very aware of who's not really working with her. This is, you thought we were all on the same agenda or the same page or wanting the same things, or I was working with you, you were working with me, but they're not. But you'll be really aware. And that can be as simple as someone not really wanting to see you grow, expand, change your cycles, change your circles, because, they're threatened by that, or they don't want to lose you, but all you're going to see is a little bit of resistance towards you about this coming in, but you're just being you. I'm getting a feeling Taurus doesn't care. And you know what I was going to say. So I think that's for relationships, as in lovers, if someone who's with a partner. But I think it's for single people and just overall general Taurians, wherever that fits for you. But for the singles, you are finally have worked out and mastered and completed a cycle about just being you. And you are going to get a whole new world, a whole new story, a whole new movie, a whole new beginning. You're taking the reins, you're moving forward, and someone will be coming in here for you. They've either been watching, waiting, whether you've met them or not. Sometimes it's just an energetic waiting of a soulmate or a partner. This is coming in for you. And they're going to do it properly. They've thought it out, or when they do, they will do it slowly and properly. So it'll be dating and getting to know you and doing things not properly, but the romantic way, the secure way, the stable way. They're coming in building security and stability. They've thought about this and the steps they need to take. So a couple of messages there. I think for couples, Taurus, you're going to speak up, you're going to be yourself, you're going to stand in your power, you're not going to hold yourself back, and that does not have to be confrontational on any level. For singles, I think this karmic cycle you've closed out is bringing in this partnership, relationship that you have wanted. And in general, just personally for a Taurian, take away relationships, people, places, situations. For you personally, you are stepping into your power. You are closing out cycles, closing out friends, groups, social networks, because you are just going to be you and be free to speak with you, and it may not fit. They might not know who you are now, but you're not really worried. Like, I've got this sense of strength, that strength card and that high priestess, that she's not worried about anything. She's just going to be herself. And nothing bothers her. And she has stepped into her full power. He or she, there is no agenda. This can be for a Taurian male as well. Okay? And it doesn't mean you're going to become the high priestess. As one man asked me, I said, no, you'll become the beautiful high priest. It's the same energy. But he said, I don't want to become a priestess. So I had to laugh. But no, it's just an energy. You're stepping into your full power here. With the strength card and the high priestess, nothing's going to faze you, Taurus, about being you, We have things phase us in life, but you've stepped into you and you just want to be yourself. And when you can just be yourself and communicate freely, then you get peace. You're at peace within. I'm not talking about peace in your environment. I'm talking about peace within, that deeper connection. And then we connect on a deeper level spiritually with groups, associations. Our work can have more meaning and purpose. We move in a direction of our hopes, dreams and wishes, and who we want to be out in the world and in community and give to the world as well. So as in the big overall divine purpose of being here. So wow, Taurus, that is an amazing read. Out of all the readings I've done, now I will put up a post about the full moon. Basically, oh wow, again, you definitely are, I'm going to put this away, I'm just excited, definitely in deep contemplation, reviewing, really deeply going inward, okay? Letting go of the past, old past, hurts, pains, struggles, restrictions. You're really closing out a cycle with someone. And the high priest, he's like the Hierophant. So it was like a karmic cycle or a universal thing you needed to go through. For some of you, if that was a breakup of a relationship, or let's say you were having legal issues or court issues, maybe this message had, I don't know why I pulled extra cards. Maybe there's a message here too. You've been waiting, like something about the past, pain, struggle, hurts. It's affected you very deeply, or you're waiting. It's ending, it's completing. The judgment will be made. That could be the judge, a court, a completion, someone ruling for you. But it could be a completion and ending to old pain, old struggles, old cycles here for you. Particularly if I feel that message was for a relationship. A breakup that may have been going through some tough legal or financial situations, and in regards to the reading, you've had to not speak freely. You've had to shut down, not say what you really want to, okay? But you've gone through it now and you can come out the other side and you really will be you, or you can be you again. So the overall theme, Taurus, is where are you holding yourself back, or where are you holding yourself back because of others, or others holding you back, okay? So thank you, Taurus. There's your February reading. I hope this helps you through the month of February. Remember to hit that like button, and we'll see you next month. Thank you.